Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. It's me. I'm alive. I exist. I'm a little sick. I have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize if my voice is annoying. But hi. Hi, I'm back. And today I'm going to do a little Q&A about where I've been. Currently, where I'm at right now, I'm at the holiday cottage. I posted a YouTube tour. I cannot even begin to explain to you how happy I am to be in this cottage. I can't believe that it's near me, that like it's in LJ. That's like an hour from me, you guys. I'm gonna be coming here all the time whenever I'm bored. I can't believe it. I mean, if it's not booked, I mean, this place is gonna go so viral. It's crazy. But so if you missed that video, go watch the YouTube tour of the holiday cottage. It is insane. Obviously, I'm talking about the movie The Holiday, the Christmas movie with Cameron Diaz and Jude Law, Kate Winslet, obviously, Jack Black. Okay, we don't have to do all of that, but yeah, so it's a replica of the cottage from The Holiday. And if y'all know me, you know like how obsessed I am with countryside cottages, slow living, and I was supposed to go to Europe this year. That didn't pan out for various reasons. And so the fact that this is here an hour away from me, it truly makes me so happy. Like, look at the mugs. Look at the mugs. Like, I'm actively freaking out. I'm actively freaking out. I don't think you guys even understand. Like, I'm here alone. I mean, I'm always alone. I'm always alone. And I'm having the best time. I'm so happy. Okay, so like I said, it's been a while. Hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Jackie, and I took a hiatus. I took a long hiatus off of YouTube. Normally my channel is all about like cabins and cottages, and I talk a lot about slowing down and just trying to find peace in life. That's like really important to me. So anyways, if you're new here, hi, I was on a hiatus and I'm back, at least for now. I mean, I couldn't not show y'all this. But anyways, today's video, we're gonna do a little Q&A, a chit chat, a catch up. I asked y'all on Instagram to send me some questions, and there were actually quite a few questions. So I might turn this into like a two-parter. I'm not sure, or I'll just make it a really long video. But yeah, we're gonna get into all the questions. I'm gonna answer what I can and what I feel comfortable answering. So let's do Q&A. Where have I been? Where have I been? Okay, so the first question that majority of y'all asked was, how am I? That's, first of all, incredibly kind. I just want y'all to know that like I love this community so much, and you guys have meant so much to me this year. I don't even think you realize. Y'all have sent me so many kind messages and checking up on me. So I just want to reiterate that y'all are amazing, and I really appreciate you. I'm not gonna cry. I am not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry. Okay, so how am I? How am I? How am I? Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay, so how am I? Currently in this moment, I'm amazing because I'm in the holiday cottage. But look, if I'm being honest, it depends on the day. And the main reason for that is the dogs. So if you weren't aware, Jupiter passed away at the end of September. That was completely unexpected. So the same time that Jupiter passed away was when I moved, and when my sabbatical started, and when we sold the house, and when we found out Rue has cancer. So the past like 2 to 3 months, yeah, 3 months. The past 3 months have been wildly overwhelming. So it just depends on the day. But you know what? I think like right now, I have just really accepted like the dogs, the fact that Jupiter passed away and the fact that Rue has cancer and she's probably gonna pass away soon too as well. I just took her on a little trip, a little girls trip to my favorite cabin, so that was nice. You know, if there's anything that like this year has reiterated to me, I already knew this about myself, but it's been reiterated over and over and over again, is I'm tough. I'm a tough cookie and I can handle a lot. I can handle a lot, and my goodness, if I can handle this year, I mean, I can take on anything. Not that I want anything else crazy to happen, please. Like, I would love for 2026 to just be so cute. Please, I really would love a cute year. But yeah, I feel very like mentally strong, if that makes sense. Like, I feel very strong. But like I said, for the most part, I'm good, and I've completely just kind of accepted what life is at this point. And then in tandem with that, a lot of y'all asked about my sabbatical. So in case y'all are not aware, I try to make this very aware, but I have a 9-to-5. I have a corporate 9-to-5 in finance, and I had a 5-week sabbatical this October. Look, like I said, so it's been an overwhelming few months. I definitely had some really amazing, beautiful moments, but I'm not gonna lie, there were some rough moments too. There's been good and bad moments, but I'm really grateful to have spent so much time in the mountains and getting to chase the fall foliage, and to end it here in this cottage is like so fun to me. I booked this last minute, so I'm actually staying here on Halloween. No, I had some really, really good moments. I had some spontaneous moments. I had some really, really good times. I really, really did. But again, there were also some stressful times. So I don't know how to answer that. It's life, I guess. That's just life. It is what it is. But I would say like my favorite moments of my sabbatical, apart from this, because this is a different level for me right now, the happiness that I feel. But being on the Blue Ridge Parkway, my moments on the Blue Ridge Parkway were just unmatched. I mean, I could spend hours upon hours upon hours driving the Blue Ridge Parkway, watching the sunset. Like, I feel so good up there in the mountains. I feel really, really at peace and like connected to God up there. So yeah, my sabbatical's been good. Not what I was expecting, but good. And actually, I'm like craving my routine. It's not surprising to me because I'm a very like structured person, but I am craving my routine, and I miss my coworkers. Like, you know, some of the people there are like my really good friends, and I miss just like goofing around. I miss goofing around, you know, because I'm the fun one. Right, guys? Right? Okay, and then probably my most asked question, because y'all want tea, and I get it. So a lot of y'all want to know what's going on, and I get it. Here's what I'll say. I am going to keep the details to myself, and that's just, you know, that's my private life, and it's also respect to the other person involved. So yeah, I am keeping those specific details to myself. I don't think it's meant to be shared, but I know that most of y'all are asking it from a place of just like curiosity and making sure that I'm okay. And so from that place, I really, really appreciate you, but I just hope you can respect my decision to just keep the details to myself. But what I will say, because a lot of y'all asked this as well, but what I will say is yes, I'm single. And yes, I got, people don't like that word. That really scares people, the D word. But yeah, so yeah, I've been single for most of the year, and you know, that's that. I'm single. Very, very single, okay? Very single. And then in tandem to that, y'all really asked. Look, y'all wanted to know, and I get it. I get it. And so in tandem to are you single? A deer. Oh my gosh, hi baby. This is what makes me happy. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love deer. I love deer so much. Okay, I just got so off track with the deer. You guys, it's the little things. It's the little things. Okay. Where were we? There's more deer. Oh my God, there's a whole pack of deer. And a little baby fawn. I'm such a simple person, like truly a simple, little whimsical little. Okay, let's try this again. You guys wanted to know if I'm dating and how the dating is going. How's dating going? Great, 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 great question. Actually, you know what? I'm going to answer this one for you guys because I don't care. I don't care. The dating world is strange. And I could talk about this. I could talk about this for hours, actually. The world I have stepped into is scary. It's not scary, it's just different, and it's not me. Like, there's all these rules. There's all these rules and games, and that's just not me. Like, I'm just like, what do you mean there's all these rules? What do you mean I have to wait 3 days to text somebody back? Like, if I'm on my phone, I'm on my phone. Like, that's what I don't like. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the deer. So yeah, dating has been interesting. It has been humbling. It's been wildly entertaining, like very, very entertaining. It's been distracting at times. Look, okay, I take that back. There's been good moments. There have been. But there's been a lot of not so good moments. And not that they're bad, it's just I'm not used to this world. I'm not used to this world, and I'm not meant for this. I really, really am not meant for this. And what I mean by that, like I said, is like I'm not meant for the games. I'm not meant for the rules. And so I think what I've decided personally, I have decided that I'm not going by any rules. You hear me? I'm not playing games. I'm going to do this exactly how I want to do this. Here's the thing about me is I'm pretty upfront and blunt. And if I like you, I'm going to say I like you. And if I don't like you, I'm going to politely exit and end it. You know what I mean? No, I think that's just how I am in general. I'm just a pretty upfront person, and I'm honest, and I'm honest with my feelings. I'm honest with who I am. So that's like the weird thing is like you're supposed to play it cool, and I'm just not cool like in that way. I've been like joking around that like I'm too chalant. The rule is you're supposed to be nonchalant, but I'm not nonchalant. I'm the furthest thing from nonchalant. And so I decided I'm gonna be chalant, and I'm gonna do it my way. So that's where I'm at right now. And I know y'all are probably wondering, like, are you dating anybody? The answer is no. I haven't even really been dating. I've been on dates. Does that make sense? Like, no one's even gotten past a second date. You know? The dating pool is just not my favorite. I don't like the dating apps. I think you can be whoever you want to be behind the phone, behind the screen. And so you might be texting somebody and think that you get along with them and like there's a connection, but you genuinely do not know until you meet them in person. Like truly, truly, truly. Something I'm also like realizing is like getting on the phone. Get on the phone. If you're trying to take me out, get me on the phone. And we can just, we can figure it out then. Like we'll know on the phone whether we connect or not, at least a little bit. Take it a step further and FaceTime. You know what I mean? Like these should be requirements, okay? Because the amount of times, and it's not that the people I've been on dates with are bad people. It's just we're not connecting on that level, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes you can be texting and it looks like you might have that connection, and then you meet in person, it's just completely different. I mean, and people could be thinking the same thing about me. Like they could be like, this chick is nuts. She's nuts. So, and then also, I'm not gonna lie, like being on social media while dating is strange. It's pretty strange. So like if I go out on a date with somebody, I try to let people know up front that I do social media. Like if I met them from Hinge or something like that. There definitely have been people I've met on social media, and those have actually been the best. So now granted, none of them live near me, but I don't know. So I do like try to let people know like, hey, I'm on social media, but it's just so weird because people can like really, really like research me, and I'm all over the internet. But again, I don't want to like show up at the date and be like, surprise, I'm all over the internet. You know what I mean? So I try to let people know beforehand, but by doing so, there's been a few times where like that person just pretends to like what I like, you know what I mean? And I can just tell that they don't actually like what I like, you know what I mean? They're just saying that. And then some people think it's like really, really cool. So it's like, do you like me for me, or do you just like me because I'm on social media? Yeah, I think it's hard for me to decipher. It's like, do you actually want to go on a date with me, or are you trying to go on a date with online Jackie? You know what I mean? Because there's a big part of my personality that I don't even show online. Mostly on Instagram, like it's very aesthetic. And I talk about like slow living in cabins, and I'm in nature and I'm frolicking. But like, I don't do a lot of talking online other than on YouTube occasionally. And so, yeah, it's like, what do you want? Enough about dating. I feel like I could do an hour-long video just on dating, but we're done with that. We're done with that. But honestly, you guys just give me a cute year. Give me a cute 2026. Please call it in for me. Send me all the good vibes. Send me all the prayers. Okay. Next question. Okay. I liked this one. I liked this one. I found you from Threads. I think you're hilarious. Will you be showing more of this side of you? First of all, thank you. Okay, so for those that are not aware, I let sometimes like this side of me out on Threads occasionally. Occasionally, I will let her out. So okay, let's just back it up, because I know my future husband is watching this as well. And he needs to know this information. Now I'm losing it. It's fine. We're gonna keep going. Okay, so I'm a multifaceted person. And like, what I create online and what I create on Instagram and mostly YouTube is like, I consider that my art, right? And it's very aesthetic. It is very, very thought out. Like, I don't even think you guys realize, like, I think a lot about the content I create and what I want to give to you guys. And so part of that of me is also like a very deep thinker, like very introspective. Like I love finding peace, and I'm very whimsical, and I get distracted by deer and just like, you know what I mean? So like there's that side of me, and that's mainly the side I show on Instagram and YouTube. And then there's the other side of me who is a little bit more unhinged. She's super, super, super silly, super chalant, and just kind of says whatever she wants to say. So I don't really show that to y'all on Instagram, like at all. Sometimes if I'm doing a Q&A, but I will let her out a little bit on Threads. So hello from Threads. Happy to have you here, and thank you for that compliment. I love being called funny. I think I'm funny. Maybe not to everyone. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. So maybe I'll do like, maybe I'll let myself show up a little bit more like I'm doing today on YouTube. I just don't love bringing that to like Instagram and TikTok. I'm not trying to be like that type of influencer. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just I want to keep my content as like super creative and like art. Like that's just important to me. Who you see online, like there's other parts of me. So like y'all might think I'm like super, super calm and peaceful, and I am for the most part. And like I'm very calm, cool, and collective at work. But like silly with my coworkers, and it just depends like how comfortable I am with you, the sillier I am. So that's me. But anyways, I feel like I'm so off track. You guys, we have yapped and yapped and yapped and yapped. But no, I don't know if I already said this, but I don't plan to bring that to like my content. Like I said, I might trickle it in Threads a little bit, because Threads is a little unhinged, and there's a dating Threads essentially. So like a lot of people date on Threads. This is getting so long. I'm gonna have to make this into 2 parts, but I will answer this one question. This is like completely like, now we're like going the other way. Will you create a sourdough tutorial? And then another question in tandem to that was, what is your next bake? Yes, I do plan on creating a sourdough tutorial, probably on YouTube. Maybe I'll do it on Instagram, do like a little like long video. I do plan on doing that and sharing more sourdough with you guys. I've been loving baking sourdough. And I think my next one, well, so I made a pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I really want to make jalapeno cheddar, and probably some I want to find like some good holiday ones. So I don't know. I got to figure it out, you guys. Give me time. You guys, there's still so many questions, but it's literally getting dark outside. And I feel like I've already been yapping for like an entire hour. I personally, just so y'all know, like I love yapping to the camera. Like I do love talking. I love talking. What can I say? I love talking. And I don't show that a lot online. So like I do love having this space on YouTube to do that. So maybe I'll do, more talking videos about life, some Q&As, and not always like aesthetic videos on YouTube. I don't know. All right, y'all. We have to end this, otherwise it's gonna be like an hour plus video. So maybe I'll do a second video, a second Q&A, because y'all asked a lot. But I did want to answer like the most important ones about where I've been. I don't even think I answered where I've been. I didn't even answer like the hiatus, but like I took a hiatus obviously because a lot of stuff has been happening in my life, and I I needed a hiatus from YouTube. You know, I don't want to show up when I'm not feeling it. So that's really, really important to me, is like if I'm showing up on YouTube, especially, I want to be there. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what you guys deserve. Anyways, wow. We sure did yap. We sure did yap, and I probably yapped a little too much. Anyways, if you made it all the way to the end, I freaking love you so much, and thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for welcoming me back to YouTube. I know I went completely MIA, and I'm so sorry, but like I had to do what I had to do, and I just had to focus on this current phase of life I'm in and kind of like getting myself to the next chapter, and that's what I did, and that's where I'm at. Previous chapter is completely closed, dogs included, and I'm literally at the beginning of a new chapter. Like we're starting it right here, like literally. So that's exciting. So who knows where we will go from here. But I'll bring you guys along for the ride, and we'll do more chats, because I like doing these, and these are actually really easy for me, because like I said, I like to talk. Which is why I'm not going to play it cool. I'm not going to play it cool. I'm not going to follow the rules. See, I'm still on the dating rant, because that's how much it bothers me. Okay, I have to get off this. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, tell me where you're from, tell me everything that's been going on. I want to chat with you, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.